And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to FPL, don't panic. 12 hours to deadline. Saturday early afternoon here in New Zealand, so it's it'll be a 1:30 a.m. Sunday morning. So yeah, 13 hours to kick off, and roughly 12 hours, 11 and a half hours to deadline. So I'm out to do a bit of Christmas shopping. Just a relatively quick one. I'm adding a new little segment when I get the time to do it to the final lock-in videos, just to make them a bit more interesting. Otherwise I'm just bloody repeating myself. But yeah, what you see there so far I am sticking with this. Rolling the transfer. So it's really pretty much as I said the other day. We've got Verbruggen, we've got O'Reilly, we've got Timber, Lacroix, Whiffer. Well, I hope. Why have I got a feeling Whiffer will do something for me? That will make me happy this game week. We'll see. Palmer, Foden, Saka, Bruno. Yellow flag on Thiago. I think he'll be okay. We don't know for sure, but he obviously completely missed the midweek game. We didn't really get a guarantee that he's going to start. I think he will start. He hasn't actually played any midweek games at all. I think he will start. If he doesn't, not entirely uncomfortable with Chow coming off. Maybe I might change that to Mukiele actually. That's the only change that might be between now and deadline. I might swap the so I don't have a clash. I might actually swap the first off the bench round. But yeah, I'm actually happy enough for the deadline. Anything can bloody happen in this game. You know, that 11 going out across the last 5 game weeks. Obviously, I make little adjustments where players haven't played. You know, for Palmer, for instance, I've just put a baseline in there of 2-2-2-2, and then obviously the 6 that he got, still less than 60 minutes at his last game, so he's just showing a 2.8. So hey, he might get a little bump on that average, you know. But yeah, 44, 69, 62, 56, 68 without captaincy, showing an average of 59. You know, captaincy, I kind of hope captaincy doesn't come in, because all of Haaland's points will hurt us like a bitch. They really will. You know, he's already got 100% ownership. Pretty much all that ownership's captaining him. That's 200%. And there's going to be about 200,000 plus triple captainers on him. That's 220, 230 effective ownership. Haaland scores, it's going to hurt. And that's the game we play. So, yeah, kind of hoping the captaincy doesn't come in. Can't bet against it. There is a little temptation to go on Foden, that Foden might outscore him. Well, you never know, even an O'Reilly, you know, clean sheet, attacking return. Suddenly O'Reilly's in Hall City, and this does feel like the sort of game where maybe what I feel is an overdue haul could come. That's the lineup. I have decided at the moment that I am, and it could happen as early as game week 18, that I am going to the 4-5-1. I'm going to back the power of my convictions. Unfortunately, because of price changes, etc., already the path that I might have taken to go there has changed. So the midfield inclusion will depend a lot on what happens across this game week. So I'll leave you with that little teaser. But it won't be Rice coming in, but one that I'm almost but not quite equally excited about, but maybe in the shorter term. But I've found a nice path where this team looks really, really good in a 4-5-1 for game week 18. We'll look at that when we as this game week goes on. We look at the team for game week 18. Anyway, listen, that's it. Blah 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 blah. I'm predicting 60 points and a Haaland blank. I don't think so. Haaland's not going to blank. It's going to hurt. Green arrow is going to be very, very, very hard to come by. Right, new section. Just something to make this a little bit more interesting, rather than just the repeating pretty much everything I've said already this week. Panic predictions. What should we call them? Desmond delusions. And we'll review these. Let's get this out there. We will review these. And then we do the game week wash up to see if any of these actually came true. A little logic behind some of these. Some of them I might have forgotten. A little note I sort of tend to make across the week. Newcastle 1, Chelsea 1. Miley to concede penalty. Palmer converts. It's very specific, isn't it? I'll tell you why. Newcastle, few defensive injuries there. It looks like Miley would probably be playing out at the right back area, which means he could be taking on Garnacho. Garnacho draws fouls like you wouldn't believe. I was thinking of whether that would be Miley to get sent off. I don't think he will, but I think he could well concede a penalty. And Parma converts. That's the bit I like. Parma converts. I think both teams will score. Let's see. Bournemouth 2, Burnley 2. Tavernier looks bloody good, doesn't he? I put Tavernier brace. Wouldn't surprise me if he outscores Semenyo. I don't think Semenyo was that brilliant against United. I know he got his goal, he had his moments, and United are trying to buy him. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you. I know they're looking at what's the lad? The lad that left Wolves to go to the Middle East. Front me. Might be looking at him for 20 million. Fucking prefer that transfer, to be honest with you, even though I think that's kind of a little bit makeshift. But just to plug that freaking midfield of ours, as you saw Bournemouth running through it last weekend. But anyway, blah blah blah. Bournemouth 2, Burnley 2, Tavernier brace. See what happens. I like Tavernier. He's looking good. Brighton 2, Sunderland 1. All Brighton starting defenders will get DEFCON. Yeah, Sunderland draw a lot of DEFCON out of the teams they play, just because they just play a lot of long balls, and so there's a lot of headed clearances and things like that. So at least 2 out of the 3 will, but probably all 3. City 5, West Ham 1. I'm just doing this one to jinx him, to be honest with you. Haaland scores 2. And outpointed by O'Reilly. I should have left out the outpointed by O'Reilly bit. I should have just put Haaland scores 2, just so I can bloody jinx it. It's as predictable as night follows day, isn't it, that he's going to get 2 goals in that one. It's going to be painful, folks. It's going to be painful. Wolves 1, Brentford 3. Doherty sent off for a foul on Sade. Doherty fouls a lot. Sade, I think he'll probably end up marking Sade. It's going to get booked. Won't surprise me if there's a sending off there. And Wolves, they're just woeful. Thanks to them to nick a goal, though. Tottenham 0, Liverpool 2. Yeah, it's just another one. I'm trying to jinx it, but I just do like Ekitike. I was thinking, do I take a hit and try and get him in this week? But nope. Backing myself with this path I'm going down. The 4-5-1. But I do think Ekitike is going to get at least 1 in this. I really do. He's looking good. And one with the 2-0, because I just think Tottenham are looking toothless and they're crap at home. Everton 0, Arsenal 2. Saka pen, putting that one in there to make myself happy. I think Everton are going to be badly affected. Players going away on AFCON, the injuries they've got, etc. They'll put up a decent fight. They will. They've got a crowd behind them there, but I can't see anything except a 1-0 or a 2-0 Arsenal lead there. And Arsenal, a few players coming back from injury now. Dewsbury Hall's out. I don't think Grealish is playing either. And Dye after AFCON. Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. And a Saka penalty in there as well. Leeds 3, Palace 1. Mateta to score, only because I've sold Mateta now, so of course he's going to score. It's inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable. And Villa 4, United 2. I put Cunha scores for Rodgers. I just think this is going to be my prediction here, as much as the Villa 4, United 2, I just think it's going to be a really high scoring game. I mean, United have shown they can score, and I know we've lost Mbumo and Ahmad off to AFCON. But our defence is absolutely shocking. Villa will make hay, but I think it could be a little bit of a game of chaos. And United have shown that they won't lie down if they go 1-0 down. Neither have Villa. Even if United score, if United go 2-0 up, I still think Villa could win this 4-2. We'll see. So that is it. The team's a lock. You've seen it now. I think I am committing. We'll see what happens. So many things could happen in the game week. Maybe just injuries forced me to go down a different path. Who the hell knows? If a Saka or a Palmer or whoever the hell gets injured could change the whole picture. But at the current situation is, I think once this game week's over, provided there's no unexpected injuries, provided unnamed player comes through unscathed, I will be going towards this 4-5-1. which will start from game week 18, and hopefully can roll a couple, because I'm thinking it's looking around 20 when Gabriel's coming back. So I'm on a couple of transfers there. I do have the direct path from Timber as well. Don't want to sell Timber because he is exactly the right money to go to Gabriel. And then just a couple of other little tweaks in defence where I don't want to bring in Cucurella. That's it. Take care, have fun, play your own game, do not panic. Hope you all have absolutely cranking game weeks, but not as cranking as mine. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.